What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. We're doing a video now about why you shouldn't give up in life. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Why you shouldn't give up in life. It may be a particular dream, a goal, something, like whatever it is. You know what giving up is. It's when you're so close and then you stop pursuing whatever goal it is. It could be your dreams as a model, as an actor, as a superstar in whatever field or craft, and you just stop for whatever reason. You may be tired, you may lose hope, you may feel discouraged, you may be going through adversity, and basically it's important for us not to give up. I'm not giving up. I've had a lot of bumps in the road, a lot of adversity. A lot of people gave up on me, a lot of fake energies out there, a lot of fake friends, partners, and other people can relate to that. But when you don't give up on life, that shows that you are mentally strong. And what I mean by that is that it shows that you won't give up on the simple things, on being a mother or a father, on getting your body back into shape, on starting that new lifestyle of being plant-based or vegan, your food choices, on doing yoga, on being an entrepreneur, your business, on being a better man or a better woman. And you shouldn't give up, because there's so much good out there for you to experience. Like, one reason is that you haven't experienced, the moments that you want to experience yet. You know what I mean? Like, if you are a mother or a father, a new mother or a new father, and you just had a child, son or a daughter, and you want to give up, you just want to call it quits, you won't be able to experience those moments with your precious newborn. So you gotta think about that. You gotta think about the responsibility it takes to be a parent. If you're really trying to get your body in shape, but you give up after the first hurdle, after the first few training sessions or workouts, you won't be able to fully experience you getting your body in shape, with that new body, that new mentality, that new health. And you're really letting yourself down. And if you're giving up in school, that's on you. You know what I mean? Some people, they're meant to go to school, and some people aren't meant to go to school. And if you really know that you're here to get a degree and you don't know if you should give up or not, stick it out. You know what I mean? Really ask yourself, is this meant for you or not? There's still a lot of amazing millionaires and billionaires out there that didn't go to college, that did not graduate. And there's still a lot of successful people that did graduate. You just really got to ask yourself. And then once you ask yourself and you made up your mind, okay, I need to get this degree, this college degree, this law degree, this doctor's degree, doctorate, whatever, master's, bachelor's, whatever the case may be, associates. You got to let yourself know, hey, I got to accomplish this goal, for whatever reason. The list goes on and on, and most importantly, your dreams. Your dream may be to go visit another country. Your dream may be to become really big on social media, like to impact a lot of people. Your dream may be to own your own house, or to have your own new car. Maybe you never had a new car and you've always had like older cars or something like that. Or maybe it's to publish your first book, or have a successful website or a clothing line or something like that. You really got to stick it out. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because like, it gives you a life purpose. That's part of your life purpose is your goals. Otherwise, you're going to quit on everything. It's okay if it's a job that doesn't serve you, that's not in your purpose, that's making you unhappy, and that you're here to do greater things than working at a boring 9-to-5 or boring job that's not fulfilling you, then it's okay. Or if you're in school and that you could do better as an entrepreneur, you could do it on your own or whatever, then I guess it's okay. There's certain things that's okay to let go. But it stops at that point. You can't just give up on everything. Relationships, if you really want to have a successful marriage or a successful relationship, that's going to take work. You can't just give up on that. There's so many people who've let me down, who've just thrown in the towel, been real lazy and just gave up, women and homies, bros, and that's their loss, honestly, because I'm the bomb. And that's how you got to think about it, honestly. It takes work, it takes commitment, it takes discipline. And that's the mindset of a high achiever. It's not giving up. It's going forward with your pursuits. So think about that, why you shouldn't give up. There's so much life to experience. I'm young. A lot of us are young. You know what I mean? You can ask any older people out there. My grandma, she's almost 100 years old. She's 97, 98, something like that. And she's still in her right mind. You know what I mean? And that just shows how much life there is to live. How beautiful life is. We don't get too many opportunities to accomplish these certain checkpoints in life. You know what I mean? For me, whenever I got released from being incarcerated, I was happy. I was liberated, and I still am. I'm happy. I'm liberated. I'm free. I'm staying forever free. I'm staying away from toxic people. I'm staying away from ungrateful people, and I'm staying free. I'm staying intelligent, and I'm abiding by my conditions to dismiss whatever litigation and issues I've had, and I'm staying smart, and I'm smiling. I'm staying happy. I'm listening to mentors, and I'm not letting any bumps in the road discourage me. I'm using that as motivation. I'm using that as fuel to the fire to be successful in life, because otherwise I would be going back to square one. I'll be going back to making mistakes, getting into trouble, being hard-headed, losing, excuse that loud truck, losing precious time. We got to stay motivated. We got to stay inspired, to want to accomplish certain things in life, to want to explore, to venture out, to live a noble life of prosperity. And that's how you conquer depression. That's how you conquer anxiety. That's how you conquer disappointments. That's how you conquer everything in life, is not giving up, honestly. There's a lot of transformation stories out there of people who are really obese, and then they lost weight, and then they got into amazing shape. Or maybe ex-convicts, people who really lived a bad life, who really were living a life of disservice, a life of toxicity, a life of a lot of mistakes that got them into trouble, and then they bounce out of that and they become a really inspiring figure, because they got granted a second chance, like I have. I'm righting my wrongs. I'm staying out of trouble for good. I'm not going to jeopardize my freedom. I'm not going to be around people who don't care about me, who think I'm crazy, who think I'm weird, who are so quick to give up and turn their back and want to call the police and act like I'm a bad guy or something like that. You know, that's not the type of crowd I'm trying to be around. That's not the type of crowd you should want to be around. We're supposed to be around people who genuinely care about us, who have the skills, who have the energy, who have the heart to listen, to care, to understand, and to give us true unconditional love. You know, where they have full 100% total acceptance and understanding of us, and they can help us heal. You know, not to turn their back and start snitching on us and start, you know, backstabbing us and just want to put us in a cage, you know, messing with our mind, gaslighting us. You know, you don't want to be around a manipulator. You don't want to be around narcissists. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know. You know, I told you time and time again, you got to let those bad people go. Toxic energies, crabs in a bucket. You got to let them go. It may be hard to do it, but you got to do it, you know, because the horizon is very beautiful. You know, when you see these influencers out here doing big things, that's why you shouldn't give up, because you can do it too. We can do it. You know, that's why I'm not giving up, because I know I'm aware that I have a life of longevity. I know I have a long life of freedom and happiness ahead of me. So I'm doing everything I can to manifest. I'm doing everything I can to work my butt off, to be successful, to plant these seeds, to strive to reach new heights every day, you know. So that's why you shouldn't give up, because there's just so much out there to explore and experience. You know, like nature is so vast, so broad, so expansive. You know, it never runs out. I've never been to Africa yet, but when I see the safaris, when I see the jungles, and I see how big that is, or the Amazon rainforest, I'm like, wow, that's a lot. That is a whole lot to explore. And that's how life is. You know what I mean? We're just getting started. My father would always say that. You're just getting started. You know, don't be discouraged. You know, when you see maybe classmates or people you know, getting married or having children or graduating from university or something like that, don't be discouraged by that, because that's their path. Don't compare yourself to other people. You know, you got to stay in your own lane. You know, most of those people, they might be putting on the front. They may not be as happy as they appear to be in their social media, you know. So that's another thing I always say. Don't compare yourself to other people, and especially don't get caught up in these social media traps, you know, because a lot of people really aren't living the life that they portray to be living. You know, they may not be as happy as they appear to be. So make sure you don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on you. Remind yourself that, you know, I've been in some dark places, some sunken places where I felt really bad, where I didn't have nobody to call, you know, where I had to be a strong man and figure it out, you know. But I pat myself on the back, and you should pat yourself on the back when you can get out of that, you know, when you can rise above and be like, wow, I made it through. I'm really stronger than I think. I don't need to give up. You know, this is an achievable goal. This is an achievable life. You know, that's why I love bodybuilding and fitness, because it's an art. You know, it's artwork. It's aesthetics, you know, to really be able to sculpt your body, sculpt your life, sculpt your career into what you want it to be. You know, it's not a fixed way of thinking or living. You know, it's very free-flowing, like water. You know, you gotta be like water. Shout out to Bruce Lee. I think he's the one that was talking about that. Be like water. So, anyways, don't give up. Just like Bob Marley says, get up, stand up. Don't give up. Or give up. Excuse me. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Yeah. So, shout out to all the Authentic Squad out there. I love y'all. Y'all are much appreciated. And yeah. Stay tuned for more content. Don't give up on yourself. Follow me on Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat at skyblackwell. DM me for any health and wellness consultations, counseling, concerns, questions on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity. Add me on Facebook at skyblackwell. And y'all have an amazing day. It's Eternal Authenticity broadcasting live. Peace.